Good morning, new week here in Tokyo. Right now we are in from 2 grades centigrades to maximum like 15. So it's right now like 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm going for running because the last running sessions that I made, it was in Bali in my gym, but I want to do also outdoor running, and I'm planning to enter to a running club in Tokyo soon because one of my favorite content creators here has a running club. So let's contribute to these kind of good things. So I will try today how many meters, because I don't think I will make 1 kilometer. The longest race that I've done, it was the half marathon in Barcelona earlier this year. So I'm not quite professional or anything similar, but let's try. I think I'm gonna freeze because there is too lower temperatures in the morning. So let's try, and I will show you more about my area, because I think I'm going to a near park that I have like 10 minutes from home, and I will show you right now. Let's go. First kilometer, I feel good, but I know the pressure, no needs to be this, but I don't know, it's normal on the first day, but I want to shout out also my friend Jose from my last job, because I know he started running a few months ago, and I hope you improved. And this running is for you. I love how the trees are right now, because the color in the autumn in Japan is wonderful. Well, I feel a little bit tweaky, but I hope it seems good. Well, running session finished. I ran like 1.5 kilometers. I think it's not too much, but it's the best I can do it right now, because after Bali I just trained more like weightlifting and not too much cardio, more than walking. So it's more complicated for me right now, but one of the topics of this video, or the main topic, is the things that surprised me in Japan. So as you see in the previous frame, I put my phone recording, like, I don't know, I just recording from here, and I was running in that part. It's like, I think 70-80 meters, and nobody stole my phone. So in Barcelona this was not normal. So this is one of the things that surprised me from Japan, because the criminal rate here is near to zero. So it's a good place to trust people. For example, in the convenience, there's people working there, of course, but if you want to pay by card, for example, You can just grab your items, scan it by yourself, and go out without saying anything to the worker there. And that's a lot of trust in people here in this country, because obviously if you don't want to do anything wrong, it's the normal thing. But in Spain, as you know, right now it's like a common thing to be stolen, to have, I don't know, problems with anybody. So good morning, running session finished, and let's go for the day. Hey everyone, it's a new day, it's a new week. So today I wanna talk to you about the things in Japan that surprised me. For example, vending machines, how it's moved all this kind of trash management. So right now I'm going to my local station. I will grab the metro and I'm going to Tokyo Central Station right now because I want to check some things in the Central Post Office. So let's go and I will show you everything how it's moved here. Because for example I want to talk to you also about the schedules in the train, the punctuality, and I don't know, everything I guess. My train is here, so let's grab it. Finally out the station. We are in Tokyo Station right now. So as you see in the previous frames, one of the things that surprised me in Japan is this kind of women's only section in the metro. It's kind of interesting thing because in Europe I think there's not too much countries or any country that has this kind of term from women. So obviously the silence and also the punctuality and everything is on time. If a train puts that comes in 10 minutes, 9 minutes is the train in front of you. So that's a good thing for punctuality. For if you're in a rush, you can trust the services. And also if you want to change for other lines or other companies, you are safe because Japan is one of the best countries with this kind of programs or services that they have in the metro lines. First stop of the day, the Jubin-kyoku, the Japan Post Central Office. Okay, so we came here to the Central Japan Post Office. I was looking for this kind of complete stamp set, and I was looking for this in concrete. The Moomin full set that came out like 3 months ago. I didn't think I will find it, but here it is, so I will grab one of these. I think you need to put like this in this paper, the number of the stamp, if you want a sheet or a piece, and you have, for example, here everything in Japan, everything is planned to do it the best way possible ever. And these are the views, so it's super nice. Japan is one of the countries that you can collect like this kind of stamps and posts for planes, for places in Japan, for I don't know what is this, but random people, trains. They have a lot of fandom for trains. Also sushi. Hi. We got it. I grabbed also a stamp card for my sister, and it cost everything like 8 euros, I think. So we got it. This part of central Tokyo Station or Ginza is quite different from the Shinjuku, Shibuya areas, because as many overseas people came from tourism, they see like this kind of LEDs everywhere, but this kind of area is more soft, minimal. Everything is more like, I will think, like San Francisco in the States or some cities like that. And big buildings then here, a lot of office here, but I'm going right now to grab some Pokemon stuff because I want to send to my sister also, but I will check if I have something there that I like. If not, I will go to another place because I also need to eat, and I will show you everything right now and some curiosities about this kind of areas. Grab this finally. As I told, I think in another video, bentos in Japan are very popular because, for example, me, I am a little late for making lunch right now. So you can grab maybe just rice and cook something easy, or you can grab a full bento that it's not expensive. It's like, this one is like almost 2 euros, so it saves you to didn't make dinner or lunch and continue doing your things. And in Japan, the work culture and this kind of occupation with time and everything, it's super important to stay focused and save the maximum time you can. So, after living in Japan for a while, like 3 weeks ago, there are still things that surprise me. Some small details, everyday things that you might not even notice as a tourist, but when you live here, you really live them. So before ending the video, I want to focus more on a few things that I showed in the video, but I didn't fully explain. So let me share 3 little cultural details that completely change how I see the daily life in Japan. I'm right now at home, so we are staying more comfy, so I can talk with you more concretely. Everyone knows that Japan has vending machines everywhere, literally in the streets, stations, even near shrines. But what really impressed me wasn't the machines, it was next to them. There are always recycled bins, like organized bins. I think one is for plastic bottles, the other one is for cans, yeah. So one is yellow and one is blue, I think. I will put a picture right here. And people actually use them correctly. It made me realize that order here isn't enforced. So it's just part of everyday life. Everyone has their thing done. So everything is planned. It's there for a reason. So people just used for that kind of reason. Some tourists, for example, don't find regular trash bins and end up throwing everything in these recycle bins. I used to see people putting everything in a bottle and throw it in the recycle bin next to the vending machine, but locals don't. They know exactly where each kind of trash goes. It's like there's an unspoken rule: if you buy something here, you throw it away here, but maybe you throw it in another vending machine trash bin and you do it right. But that simple respect for shared spaces is something I wish we had everywhere, because for example in Spain that's not a rule that we do. Okay, and another topic that I want to talk about is trains in Japan. I had heard about them, but you don't really understand until you experience them. It's not just that they are extremely punctual, it's also about how people behave. When the train arrives, everyone stands in perfect lines that are drawn on the ground. And the most impressive part is that people always let passengers get off first. No pushing, no rushing. I lived in Barcelona for years, and many times people wouldn't let you get off the metro. They just tried to get in like it was a rushing, or I don't know, if it was a race. Those moments can ruin your day. Here the attitude is different. Everyone seems to understand that rushing doesn't help anyone, and it's also put in a lot of letters and advices that if you listen the beep of the metro, like it's nearly closing the doors, you just wait and probably another train coming in 2 minutes. So why rush? Once you're inside, silence. No loud conversations, no phone calls. It's like an unwritten rule, but we are sharing like a space. So let's make it pleasant for everyone. Even if crowded trains, you feel calm. That level of respect in public spaces really makes a difference. And now maybe my favorite part is Google Maps in Japan, because it's not the type of Google Maps that we have in Spain. So it doesn't just tell you which train to take, it tells you exactly which train car to get into. But why? Because that car will put you right in front of the staircase or exit you need. Or it makes you transfer faster and easier. At first I thought it was too much, but now if Google Maps tell me car 5, I go to car 5. It's like the best of the Google Maps that you can, ask, because everything is connected. I don't know how they do this kind of connections with Google, but I think Japan government or train companies in Japan just share the live info exactly and in real time to Google Maps. So as a tourist, this is one of the best things that you can have in Japan, because right now you have also the train stops and info in English also, but if you go to more local stations, maybe in the LED about the train, it's only in kanjis. So that's a good thing for tourism. And last year, for example, Google Maps was my best friend. Right now also I need it, but just for go home or Shinjuku, Shibuya, I know more how to move it. So I know that Japan has this kind of topics that everything works good and fine, but the time and everything, it feels like it's optimized, not just for the time but for efficiency and respect. And I think that's one of the things that fascinates me most about Japan. That order isn't just a rule, it's almost a lifestyle. They are small things, but in the end, in the small things that make life here different. So the feeling is really nice about living here. Maybe I will check more things that I don't like, respect from Spain maybe. But that's all. I hope you liked the video. I hope you like this kind of curiosities. If you didn't know one, or maybe just want to comment one that I didn't tell and spoke in the video, feel free. Give a like, give a sub if you want, if you like the video. And that's all. See you next week. This is my third video in Japan. Next week I will upload another one. So stay tuned and have a good weekend. And I hope a good week. Happy Sunday to everyone. Bye bye.